Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads Mahabharata 307. As you may remember, Duryodhana couldn't wait for the war to start. The 11 Akshohinis were asked to proceed towards the field of Kurukshetra as early as possible. Dhritarashtra and Bhishma with Drona and Vidura tried once again to talk to him, but they could not move him. He decided to win or to die. Chapter 16, Surya is your father. Just before Krishna left for Upaplavya, he took Radeya in his chariot along with Satyaki. He took him to a place far removed from the haunts of people. He left Satyaki in the chariot and walked some distance with Radeya's hand linked in his. Suddenly he began to speak. Krishna said, "Radeya, you are a good man. You have ever been true to Dharma. Why do you support the sinful Duryodhana? You are well versed in the Vedas and the Vedangas. You have mastered all the holy books, and you know the very heart of righteousness. You know Dharma with its subtle shades, which are so many. Why then do you do this sinful act?" Radeya smiled and said, "You're right, my lord. A righteous person should not side with a sinner. But Duryodhana is different. I love him. I love him too much to judge him as others do. He has been my friend. The world has looked askance at me and my valor. It's because I am a Sutaputra. But Duryodhana is the one person who is above all that. Never once has he remembered that I am a Sutaputra. Krishna, you may not know this, or you may. But once in the city of Hastinapura, many years ago, I came in search of a living. There was a tournament going on there. The princes had just finished their training under the great Drona. This same Drona had refused to teach me anything since I was a Sutaputra. I went to Bhargava for my learning. You must know that I was cursed by him, too, because I was a Sutaputra. Well, as I was saying, the princes of the Kaurava house had just finished their training under Drona. My visit coincided with a great display of the skill of all the princes. I was just standing by. I had no intention of announcing myself. But that smug conceit of Arjuna was just intolerable. I had to challenge him. I did, and I was not allowed to fight him, since I was a Sutaputra. When I was being insulted by your beloved Pandavas, it was this noble-minded Duryodhana who took up my side. He made me king of Anga. We clasped hands. I asked him what I could do in return for his noble gesture. Nothing, he said. I want just your heart. Krishna, my lord, years have gone by since this incident took place, but my heart has always been with this king. I can never pass judgment on him. I have only two people who love me, and they are Duryodhana and Radha, my mother. I live just to please these two. I'm not very enamored of this life of mine. But as long as I am alive, this heart belongs to these two, and only to these two. Krishna was silent for a moment. Then he looked at Radeya and said, yes, the debt of gratitude is the most difficult to pay. Radeya, I suppose you know about your birth. Do you know who you are? Do you know your mother? Radeya smiled and shook his head. He said, not much, my lord, but I know that some high-born maiden must have borne me when she was a young girl. She must have lived in the palace of a king. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.